Yes, people, hope you're all good. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So I've been a bit slack this weekend with the weekly outlooks. To be honest with you, the UK is 30 degrees and I'd rather spend my time outside, I'll be honest with you. So this video here, going to be breaking down gold as per. Every single week I do drop a video breaking down gold for the week ahead. And hopefully this video can be of benefit. So let's get straight into it. Now, if I'm looking at gold at the minute, these horizontal levels you see are round numbers. So you've got 4,500, 4,550, 4,600, 4,650, and so on and so forth. What you notice at these round numbers is, like you can see here, you have large reactions where people get into the market. Sometimes these levels are going to get broken, but a high majority of the time you can expect to see a reaction. So it's not that it's going to work 100% of the time, but if you have confluence in and around an area, it can be used as an extra reason and an extra sign of confidence to get into a level. So first of all, straight away, I am looking at this 44.50 level simply because we are retesting a low. Now, for some people, you might think, well, that's a bit silly. Why would you do that? If we take a look at gold in general, what you tend to find is low, retest, high, retest. And this is the main ones. Again, just like I said with the round numbers, sometimes you are going to get it where it retests it and then breaks through. It just is what it is. However, same again here, low, retest, high, retest, high, retest. Gold loves structure. So if you can get in on the retest of highs and lows, then you're in a good spot. Accompany that with the round number as well as confluence, then again, you're in a really good spot. So straight off the bat, I am going to say that 44.55 is a good area for gold buys. Now, in terms of a stop loss, it completely depends on what way you trade. You might want to go into the lower time frames and find an entry. All I am saying in this video is that this area is good for buy positions. Accompany that with your strategy. I'm not here to basically give you a strategy and say, this is 100% going to work, but these areas have a very high win rate and a very high reaction rate. And that's the main thing we are looking for, is a reaction. So straight off the bat, 44.55. I don't really like any further structure up here. Obviously, there's a big level here at 46.50. Support, resistance, support, support, but that's miles away. So gold, as you can see here, past couple of weeks, it's just ranged. So for that reason, I'm going to keep it on the hourly time frame. Okay, so if I'm looking at the hourly time frame, I've realized I've got a buy zone down here on the 4 hour. Doesn't change anything. However, if we look right now, and this is whilst this video is going to be released, is you've got an area here where historically, if I draw a level here, and let me just make it a little bit thicker so you can see it. If we are looking from a price action standpoint, what do we see? Price failed to close above. Price failed to close above. Price failed to close below. Price failed to close below. Same again, reaction. We've now had a bounce below this level and price is retesting this level. So there's a high chance that we could potentially see price go short from this position, maybe down to somewhere like this, because again, we've said that the highs and lows retest we really like on gold, but this here would potentially be good. Stop loss, you could either be super aggressive, try get a 3.5 risk to reward there, or you might want to cover a high or something like that for something a bit more conservative. But overall, I think right now that this 4,500 level is good for shorts. And as this video gets uploaded, price is going to be at that level. So if you're watching this video from the start, then well done. You're in a good spot to obviously potentially take the position. As the week goes on, I will be updating the Telegram groups as these trades play out. So obviously, if you're not already in them, link is in the bio for the free Telegram and also the Telegram where I actually call out my trades, but that's completely up to you. I'm not here to sell. If we then look at a potential other short area, is I really like this area here. So if we look historically, what has happened? Price failed to close above, and this created the level. Price then fell to close below. Once we broke below, price then pushed down. So this area here, up at 45.50, is an area of confluence that I could potentially use. If I also draw a Fibonacci on here, Does anything line up? No, it doesn't, but I'm not too fussed about that. It was just to see. So what I'm going to say is that 4,500 right now looks good for shorts as I speak, and then 4,550 also looks good for shorts, so that's not what I wanted to do. Bear with me. 4,500 also looks good for shorts. Okay, so that's what I'm personally going to maybe be looking at for the week ahead. If I quickly just go into the 15-minute, just while we're doing this video, I might as well have a look and just see what's going on. You can see prices coming back to retest this low. Gold loves a break and retest nearly as much as it does of retesting structure. So you can see here, low, retest, bounce, high, retest, drop. Again, downwards trend, high, retest, drop, retest, drop again. So you can see that, especially if you're following the direction of the trend, then you're in a good spot to potentially get into some good trades. So yeah, 4,500 for shorts, 4,550 that should be for shorts, 4,500 for shorts as well. And if I quickly go back to the hourly again, 44.55. So this is going to be the super quick outlook. So again, only 6.5 minutes. So I try and give as much as you can in as little time as I can, because I know you don't want to sit here watching a 20-minute video. So yeah, that's it for gold this week. I am also going to post the Forex one following this for GU, EU, etc. So if you're watching this video, just know that I have just uploaded a brand new video as well, considering Forex pairs. So links in the description should you want anything. Any questions, drop them below, and I'll see you in the next video.